Check this out, right? Bible verses altered. I knew it would just be a matter of time before I found a smoking gun. Okay? You probably heard all about this terrible abomination that's going on. Bible verses. The King James Bible seems to be the one that's really little words are getting altered, like John 12:24. Apparently the word grain has been altered to corn. Like, I don't know if it's all the way through the King James Bible or almost, but just go check out John 12:24. You can see in other translations it says kernel and it says grain, and then come down to King James Bible it says, except a corn of wheat fall onto the ground, which you can see this is completely ridiculous, right? But I want to focus on the lion. See right here, Isaiah 11:6. There's all kinds of argument and people saying, "Yo, it's always been wolf and all that," right? The wolf that has been altered should say lion, right? Well, if you come over here to YouTube and you find Millennial Kingdom of Christ Part 3, which was uploaded in September 2011. Now, if I was you, I would definitely try to download this as fast as you can. Okay. Now, watch this video at 23 minutes and 30 seconds into it. About 23 and a half minutes into this. Okay. You have to watch this. Listen to what the guy says.
Going to be pacified. The animal kingdom is going to be pacified. The lion and the lamb will lie down together.
Yes, that is true. The lion and the lamb will lie down together. Now, why would he say that? Because that's what the King James Bible used to say, And the whole point, see, this poor guy here, if you go find spiritual mile markers, Pastor Charles, this poor guy here, he cannot accept that there's a criminal group of people with some serious technology that can go back and alter and change little items and little words and verses. He will not accept that. And because he will not accept that, maybe one day you'll open up your King James Bible and John 3:16 will say, for God so loved the world that he sent his chosen one, or they'll manipulate other words, The one that I'm concerned about myself is something like Mary Magdalene. They might try to portray her as getting pregnant by Jesus, or some like major blasphemy, And people will still be in denial that, well, if that's what the Bible says, I guess, Jesus got her knocked up, and so Jesus had a kid, or, some major blasphemy. But anyway, there are ways to go back to old videos. Think about all the thousands of sermons that are on YouTube that's been uploaded 7 years ago, 8 years ago, 5 years ago, where they make references to some of the verses that we know has been altered. You know what I'm saying? And the whole point, what is very, very important about exposing what has happened, what's very important is so that your eyes are opened. Okay, you have eyes like an eagle. You are alert. So if they try some major blasphemy, or they try to alter something like where Jesus has secretly had a kid, or some major blasphemy, you're not going to be fooled by that deception. Your eyes are open. Okay, you know that this should say lion. It used to say lion, now it says wolf. And whether it's coming from CERN or whether there's a secret underground facility under Area 51, I don't know. I don't care. But what I do know is this is really happening, and you need to be aware of this. You need to acknowledge it so that if they try some horrific blasphemy, you're not going to fall for it because your eyes are opened